Hi, everyone. Welcome to your Secure Privacy and Security segment. I'm Anna Berry, along with Alain Ghiai, the CEO of Sekur. The weekly hack topic is pretty crucial. It's an election year, both globally and especially in the US. Cybersecurity obviously remains a top concern. And recently, a shocking development has brought this issue to the forefront. AT&T announced that hackers had stolen call and text records of nearly all of its cellular customers for about 6 months. That's exposing communication records of 242 million customers, including 128 million connected devices. So, Alain, wow, this is a big deal. Talk a little bit about what happened here and what are some more secure alternatives to ensure our data remains safe from such breaches like that?
Yes, this is a catastrophic breach, not because it just breached, close to a quarter billion people, but the problem is that AT&T was essentially storing database in third-party companies. In this case, they mentioned, I believe, Snowflake. It's one of these database type companies, I guess. But essentially, what's happening is with the big tech and with the same 5, 7 companies running our entire world, we just saw CrowdStrike when something went off, half of the world was shut down, airlines weren't working. We were fine because we're not using big tech. We don't have a big tech infrastructure, and we host ourselves with our own machine. So our email, our scheduling, our messengers were fine. The AT&T issue is that now the phone number of all these people, these hundreds of millions of people, are now in the hand of hackers. Now, what does it mean? Because you're like, okay, AT&T got hacked, they all get hacked, I'm still okay. What happens is now that they have your phone number, forget about the call log, that's a whole other thing, because it tells me they're literally logging everything, what you say, who you call, obviously. That's normal in a telecom operator. So your life is essentially completely transparent, and they monitor and keep that data. That's kind of scary too. That's a whole other topic. I think what's important to know is that the phone numbers are out there. So when you use an application for texting, messaging, etc., all the ones that we know that are also being hacked on a weekly basis as we see and read about it, you need the phone number to use those. And that's another danger. So now they can hack, they have your phone number to go to these big tech free applications, and now they can bombard you, impersonating others, and also your contacts. So this is a viral infection, I call it, of intrusion by hackers, and it's getting to be exponential. I wouldn't be surprised if you have, out of these 200 million people, maybe over 2 billion people being compromised, because they go in your device, then they have all your contact, then they go into their device because they have their phone number. So that's the catastrophic part of it. It's not so much that AT&T put their data in a third party and that third party couldn't keep that data safe. It's the ramification of a company like that with well over 120 million phone numbers now up in the air. And that's where we are different.
Right. And talk a little bit about that. You've said before that you never ask for clients' phone numbers. So when someone signs up for secure services, you never ask for a phone number.
No, the way we do is you have to go to secure.com. That means we control the process. You don't just buy it from an application on these app stores or whatever. Whether you buy the email, the messenger, the VPN, you use a username and a password to create your account. And then you log in using your username and password. And with the email, it's your secure email and password. When you download the application on the Apple Marketplace or Android, Google Play, etc., we never ask for your phone number. You already have an account, so you download your app, and then you put your username and password. So the phone number is never revealed in those marketplaces. We also have web version. You don't need to go to Android or iOS. If you're happy doing on your web mobile, you go to messenger.secure.com or mail.secure.com, and you have your messenger and email. The VPN is easy because You download an app and you just secure your mobile. So the phone number is kind of the biggest weak point. That username password gives you that privacy, and especially with our messenger application, which we're seeing more and more businesses are using it. And we have an enterprise version coming later this year. These companies cannot afford to have their business dealing compromised. So that's a huge thing, not to have to give your phone number away. Besides the fact that also we don't use any third-party hosting. So that's also a reduction in incidents. And I think it's very dangerous that the entire world depends on what? 5, 7 companies that run the entire cloud infrastructure database, and add to that AI tools that go in there and literally take your entire data and spy on it, essentially manipulate it. That's pretty dangerous. We have no AI. We don't even have cookies on our website. If you go, you'll check. We never ask for accepting cookies. We've never had that. So privacy is really of most importance to us.
And one more point for our viewers, you can use the secure services, Secure Send, Secure Messenger, and the person receiving it doesn't have to. They can still receive your mail, they can still receive your messages, and they don't have to be a subscriber.
Yeah, so the secure send concept is you and I are in different places, and I'm going to send you a secure send. You receive a regular email with a link in there that tells you to click on it. And then when you click on it, you're in Switzerland in our server. I could be in Miami and you could be in Arkansas. We're both communicating in Switzerland in a highly redundant and encrypted secure server in Switzerland, in our own environment, which means that no data laws can penetrate except if you commit a penal crime in Switzerland. And also, most importantly, the hackers can't get in because there's no email being sent over the internet, like an open email. Because when you send an email over the net, even if they're so-called secure, once it goes over the internet to another server, it's like an open postcard. So we call that business email compromise. That happens a lot. So now I use Secure Send for everything, especially if I have to get an invoice paid or anything like that. The messenger part, you can text someone in the US or 80 other countries, and then they click on it, they open a browser, you can chat with them. If you're in the US, you would have to first send an opt-in link. So, I would have to have you write your phone number on a link and say, yes, I accept receiving text from Secure, just one time only. And then after that, we can communicate. You don't need to have Secure. Businesses love that because they can communicate with their customers, whether you're a financial company, a lawyer, medical. And we also offer archiving for businesses. That way, financial companies don't get fined by the SEC those billions of dollars because they're using applications that don't offer that. And our costs are very minimal, so we're getting a lot of interest in that. The idea is to keep things private and to make you invisible. And that's why hackers have a hard time or cannot find you. That's the whole idea, is to reduce your footprint so you don't leave breadcrumbs for everybody to come and hack you.
Right. Well, invisibility has become an asset in today's world. Thank you so much for this. Privacy has arrived with Secure, and another great weekly hack. Thank you for the topic today.
Thank you. And then talking about privacy, if you want to have a discount, you can put the promo code privacy and you get 15% off any secure solutions. Go to secure.com, promo code privacy. You're 15% off for 5 years. Thanks, Anna.
You're welcome. Thank you all for watching.